Kremlin means fortress. Every medieval Russian town had one. Moscow Kremlin was built on the confluence of Moscow River and a small river called Miglinka that was put in pipe in 19th century. The moat on the side of the Red Square was also filled in. Kremlin is triangular in shape and studied as a modern wooden structure that was expanded and altered throughout its 900-year-old history. The current walls were erected in 15th century, but the towers underwent major changes as late as 17th century. Also, though the walls are brick, for centuries they've been painted white. We're entering Kremlin. We tried to research this online. Wasn't quite clear how to buy the tickets, buy online, buy with a tour. We didn't necessarily want the tour. So it turned out that buying tickets in a ticket office was quick and easy. We're inside. Moscow Tower and St. Basil, which is outside the walls of Kremlin, are clearly visible. Now Kremlin, the interior of it, is a bit of a hill. The walls are lower, and then inside it's somewhat hilly, and lots of it is open to the tourists and parts of it are restricted. And I'm sure that parts that are restricted far exceed the parts that are accessible. So I'm in the central square. 4 cathedrals just from the spot where I'm standing. And this is a major bell tower. Some really big bells there. Look at that big arch. It is actually holding a bell. So this is a very big cannon called Tsar cannon. When I was a kid, we were told that it never shot because really it could never shoot these very, very heavy cannonballs. It actually did shoot, but it shot bags of shrapnel. In those days, any kind of cannon would shoot once an hour, and then they were so hot that the water was poured on them so that they cool. This one has been on display in Kremlin forever, and that's a backdrop of it. And this is the Tsar bell. It's so much bigger than anything that ever existed in terms of bells that this piece is 3 times as heavy as the single biggest working bell that is in Liverpool. The original bell fell off this tower in the fire, and then the Empress Anna decided to recast it again, making it 4 times as big. As I said, everything that is inside is on a hill. So I'm now looking down. You could see the walls of Kremlin. Here they are, and behind the river is Moskva, or Moscow River. Towards the armory. So you can see how we're going down the hill. Walls, a little bit of towers that are actually below us. Armory chamber, and it is essentially a museum of applied arts. Silver crafts, metal crafts. A book in silver cover donated by Ivan the Fourth, Ivan the Terrible, to one of the Moscow cathedrals. Coronation dresses. I suppose they were really shiny one day. Coronation dress of Catherine II. Vehicles of their times. We just left Kremlin through this door. 6 o'clock. It was a great day, actually. If anyone is visiting Russia and is considering whether to visit Kremlin or not, I can't recommend it high enough. The garden next to Kremlin, Alexandrovsky Garden. This is new, maybe 20 years old, maybe less. Sculptures from Russian fairy tales. Kremlin towers right in the background.